Hey folks, so we got to test the first 3 bosses of the Nerub-ar Palace on Mythic difficulty, and we're just gonna have a quick look at them and see what the differences are on Mythic. So the first boss in Raid is Ulgrax the Devourer. The Mythic difficulty is not much different. The boss drops some webs on the ground on players at the start that you should not step in or you get stunned and you have to be freed. He also will drop some or target some players with this poison debuff circles, and those players can clear the webs. And the best thing to do is clear the middle path area, and you'll see why in a second. So you need to split your raid in 2 groups because the soak is actually very strong, and it leaves a debuff, meaning only half of the raid can soak because there's 2 soaks per phase. And you need basically raid split up in 2. And yeah, and this is kind of the Mythic gist of this fight. You cannot have everyone soak. You have to. The pool is way stronger, so you have to run away a little bit. Clear as many webs as you can with the poison debuff, and you see the second group now goes to soak. The pool is very strong, so you can use some gate, the movement buffs, raid buffs as well. And shortly after that, the boss will go into intermission. He slams the middle, so and knocks everyone back. So make sure you don't get knocked in the web. Very straightforward. So the phase or the intermission, he goes into this void pool. It's pretty cool, and he starts charging through the arena. You need to be just dodging that. Now, this phase is pretty much the same. There's one big ad now in addition to the small ads, Bile Soaked Spawn. I believe that one is hitting a little bit harder, and you need to be tanking it. You kill all the ads and they will drop a piece of meat. Now when the boss comes out of this phase, he will be standing still and he will be very hungry and doing raid by damage and gaining a damage buff every time he does his like shout. So what you need to do, you need to feed him all the way up to 100 energy. So all the people need to pick up some meat, go close to the boss and feed him the meat. Now, bear in mind, the ads, they actually fear the boss in this state, so they're actually running away. You cannot, CC the ad and then bring them to the boss and then kill everything under the boss and throw the meat quickly. The meat will have to be away from the boss to a degree, so you will need to do a little bit of running, which is annoying, but yeah, there's nothing else happening in this phase. And now we're back in phase 1, and from here it's rinse and repeat. Yeah, so this is Ulgrax the Devourer on Mythic difficulty. Pretty fun. First boss, so as expected. And on to the Bloodbound Horror. A quick recap of the boss. You need to split the boss into 2 groups, and one group at a time goes into this other realm to kill the ads that if you don't kill, basically will just wipe your raid. So start of the fight, you see straight away there's a mythic mechanic. Everyone gets a circle around them. You just want to spread out and not touch anyone else with those circles. Straight in, the tank cleave that's gonna take you to the other realm is happening. So you basically need to be prepared. So another mythic change, or not change, but addition, is that there's actually 1 extra harbinger that you need to kill. So you have 3 harbinger total and 1 lost watcher. The harbingers can be actually the 2 harbingers together, and there's 1 harbinger away, where it could be far, could be close. So that makes this phase a little bit RNG. You cannot absolutely leave the any ads alive. So you need to be quick reacting, checking where's all the ads are, and making sure you're ready to kill all 3 harbingers. Maybe send 1 person to the other harbinger if that ad is very far. Again, you can see the Blood Curdle is happening. That's a mythic mechanic, and yeah, and then the second groups will go into the other realm in a bit. Yeah, again, the other mechanic's still there. The tentacles that follow people and you know, kill them. So you need to be moving, sidestepping little by little. The beam during the phase when the other group or a group is in the other phase. You just need to be, you know, moving away counterclockwise, and yeah, after the second set of ads is dead and the group is out, the boss will cast this explosion in a close area around him. So you need to outrange it, go to the islands outside of on the outer side of the room, and then you back into, you know, start of the fight. So rinse and repeat, and yeah, a pretty cool boss. I think second boss on Mythic or just generally in this raid has a little bit going on, but not too much. Just a little bit of RNG was added. But yeah, I like it. I think it's gonna be a pretty fun second boss. I think they need to stabilize a little bit the RNG of the ads placement in the second or the other phase. Other than that, yeah, just simple mechanics. Gonna be HPS and DPS check, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Well, looking forward to it. Sikran on Mythic difficulty is exactly the same as on Heroic, with one tiny difference. The phase blades, the mechanic where 4 people get marked and have to spread out loosely to not overrun with each other, is gonna wipe you if you don't do it right. So the big difference is that if you have 2 people hit by that mechanic that are close by, it absolutely wipes the raid. So the images that you create after each dash absolutely cannot be within 5 yards of each other. So you need to position the 4 people in such a way that only one person gets hit and the images that left behind are spread out between each other. Now, the sequence of mechanics also changed in Mythic is that you get 2 phase blades, so you drop 4 images, then you get decimate, so you can clear, you can clear as many as you can. At least 4 images need to be cleared, and then the boss does another phase blade, so he creates another 4 images, another decimate, and then he's at 100 energy and destroys all images, and everyone gets a dot. So it's same of the Heroic, but the execution needs to be precise. You cannot mess up the placement of images or the clears. This fight is huge on throughput. The DPS check, the HPS check especially, is crazy here. You can leave, you know, if you mess up the clearing of images early and there's too many later on when the boss gets 100 energy, you can probably pop a big healer cooldown, but I'm not sure how much you can really heal. Yeah, so it's a Heroic fight on steroids with a pitch perfect execution, which is great. You know, it's a third boss, and you just need to execute. You know, there's nothing else to say here. You see in the PUG we got completely obliterated. This is your average group. You know, there was no star players, and this is how it's gonna go in the PUG on live, unless it was overtuned, which I don't think it was. So yeah, pretty fun fight, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this on live. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. I'll see you next one.